Hi everybody, I just updated the Case-Shiller charts on realestatedecoder.com, and let's look at these. If you come into the page, you can always get to it from hitting the Case-Shiller charts up here. And let's scroll down to these charts, and it starts with USA. If you can click any of these if you want and bring them up by hitting apply, or just click all and bring them all in. And I'm going to show this to you to get a feel for how important it is and how different it is for different cities on their home price trends in recent months. For example, look at Miami, straight up, Detroit down, Cleveland down, Atlanta flat. So there's a big difference between home price trends in different cities. So if you hear our news story about the US real estate market or the real estate prices in some other city that's not your city, it's meaningless. Just ignore it. You need to find out what's going on in your city. And this is a great graph to show you how different cities are. Another thing that can be confusing for people when they're trying to get a feel for home price trends in their city is news stories that come out talking about the prices are X% higher this month than last month, or X% higher this month than a year ago at this time. That is not that useful to you. The one that's a year ago, who cares? The market could have changed a lot from then. If you're pricing it, you want to know where prices will be in a month or two from now. You're estimating, you're guesstimating where prices will be. And what was going on a year ago really doesn't help you. And the other problem with when they're just comparing it to a month ago is that that price jumps all over the place from month to month. Here's an example. This is the median home price in Phoenix, and you can see there's a tremendous variation between month to month. And no matter what's happening, whether prices are going up or down, you can always find a month where the price was lower last month. And sometimes I think people use that as kind of a manipulation when they're thinking, well, prices are up X% from last month. It's a good time to buy. But you need to look at a graph to get a feel for what is the price trend over the last several months. Is it going up? Is it flat? And one of the reasons I like the Case-Shiller, here's the Case-Shiller for Phoenix, is it smooths things out so you can get a better feel for what the trend really is. So anyway, I hope you find that useful if you're trying to figure out a trend is don't listen to news stories about other cities and don't listen to stories where it's just giving you information about the prices higher than it was last month or was higher than it was last year. You want to look at the trend over the last several months to get a feel where prices might be in 1 or 2 months from now when you sell it. And also, this is just giving you a gross overview. You need to get it down to your neighborhood eventually. Start with the city, then the zip code, but you got to get down to the neighborhood and see what the supply is there. Great. I hope you found that useful. If you're watching this on realestatedecoder.com, please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. I'll send you an email every week updating what's happened. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to John at realestatedecoder.com or John at realestatedecoder. I appreciate that. Take care.